Well, it's kind of crazy how senators are still being bribed by gold bars and stuff. Here we have Senator Bob Menendez having his gold bar bribes being passed around jurors, showing that he was given gold bars for his bribery. He blames his wife for it, trying to throw his wife under the bus. Maybe that will convince some of the jurors, but hopefully this dude gets thrown in prison for the rest of his life for accepting briberies.
Now to some new developments in the corruption trial of Senator Bob Menendez. Today, prosecutors laid out their case, even passing around gold bars to the jurors. Menendez accused of accepting bribes of cash and those gold bars to use his political influence for businessmen.
And today we also learned more about the medical condition his wife is facing that's resulted in her being tried separately. CBS 2's Christine Sloan is live in Lower Manhattan with the details. Christine.
Well, the government spent hours showing the jury wads of cash and bars of gold. At one point, a special agent in charge testifying brought in a bag about this size, filled with $100,000 in cash. He walked around and showed it to the jury. In fact, the government says there was so much cash in the Menendez home, they had to bring in a cash counting machine. All of this as the senator's team released a statement talking about his wife's health condition, saying she wanted the information out there.
Honestly, every person in Congress should be investigated for corruption charges and stuff like that, because how many people that are senators and representatives and stuff like that that are taking bribes by other people? It is more than just Senator Bob Menendez.
A day after Senator Robert Menendez placed the blame on his wife Nadine for the gold bars and cash, prosecutors say the couple received in exchange for political favors. The senator releasing a statement saying, quote, "My wife Nadine is suffering from grade 3 breast cancer, which will require mastectomy surgery," adding they're concerned about the advanced stage of the disease. This as the Democrat on Wednesday claimed gold bars and cash seized from a home the two shared were found in Nadine's locked closet, which she only had a key to, and he didn't know they were from the businessman charged, Fred Davies. But on Thursday,
He obviously knew about the money in her locked safe or whatever. He is saying he had no connection to it, but that is obviously a lie.
prosecutors poking holes in that story, showing jurors photos of the closet with the senator's ties and a blazer in it, along with notes bearing his name and a boarding pass they say was his. An FBI special agent testifying that dozens of bank envelopes with cash and the gold bars were found in bags and in a safe in the closet. The agent even passing around some of the gold to jurors, prompting the judge to say, quote, "The jury has gotten a feel for the weight of gold and are looking forward to lunch." All this as attorneys for accused businessman Wael Hanna and Davies gave their opening statements. Hanna's attorney saying the government's criminalizing friendships, saying his client and Nadine were like brother and sister and gave each other gifts, something he said was common in their Arabic culture. The attorney
Right, because it's common to give somebody several gold bars in order for them to give you a favor in return. Yeah, that's very common for people to do. I mean, probably for, rich people, since they know they can buy the favors of other people, but that's not what poor people do. Poor people don't buy the favors of, senators and stuff because they don't have gold bars just to give to a senator to give them favors.
attorney also saying Nadine had helped Hanna in the past and he was paying her back, hiring her as a consultant, but had to fire her and give her checks totaling $30,000 because, quote, she didn't want to work. Davies' attorney also saying his client shared a decades-old friendship with Senator Menendez, and there is no evidence or witness linking his client to bribes.
It's funny how these corrupt people want to use the idea of like friendship in a relationship as a way of getting out of taking bribes and stuff. Yeah, nobody in their right mind gives, somebody $30,000 just because they don't want to work as, some gift to them, or give them gold bars as a gift unless they're truly insane.
Senator Menendez, his wife, and the two businessmen have all pleaded not guilty to the charges. So at one point in the trial, the prosecution went from the cash in the closet to the cash in the basement, and that was apparently Senator Menendez's cash, stuffed in 3 different jackets. His attorney.
Yeah, and if this was all just gifts to him because his friend was so nice that he wanted to just gift him gold bars and stuff, why is this dude like hiding them in his jackets and other articles of clothing and stuff like that?
Say he had withdrawn that money out of his bank account over decades. So the trial continues tomorrow. We are live at federal court in Manhattan. Christine Sloan.